MT followers. You know, I've been reminded again recently of the importance of the manufacturing supply chain. And yes, today I'm talking about the coronavirus or COVID-19, but in reality, it could just as easily be any type of event that's unexpected, that's disruptive, and that's out of our control. But what we can control is our supply chain. So when incidents like the coronavirus happen, we are able to have strategies in place to keep business, you know, normal, to keep things moving along. So to do that and to acknowledge that the new normal, I believe, is disruption, right? So you need to start working on your supply chain. And to me, that can mean two things. So one, it's to be flexible. So to have strategies in place that for your supply chain. And that could mean creating a network of shops or partnerships where when these events occur, you have a group of shops that you're going to that can help you take on that work. If it's coming unexpectedly, you don't have to turn it away. You will be prepared. And the other is to identify someone in your business that is tracking data. It's responsible for keeping a pulse on what's happening in the global economy. That's going to impact manufacturing and our supply chain. And that is data. So with that being said, Moldmaking technology through Gardner Intelligence provides such data. So my colleague here is Michael Gukas. He's the chief economist with Gardner Intelligence. And I want him to talk a little bit about the data that he collects, because it's not random data, it's data from you guys and gals out in the industry that you're helping us with. And then kind of review some of the data points that you guys should be looking at and kind of what they mean and things that we can do with that data. So Michael, take it away.
Yeah, Christina, thank you so much for having me on. So that is right. Through the Moldmaking Technology Index, which is a Gardner product, that is the best way and the best source of information, I think, for the mold making community to understand exactly what is happening to their industry. It is a monthly data source. So every month, as I'm sure many of them know, they are sent a survey that asks them about what is happening in terms of their business activity on a bunch of different dimensions. Let me show you some data here that I have that I think is going to, proxy for the impact that COVID-19 is going to have on this community in the next couple of, months. You can see here I've got material prices, supplier deliveries, and export orders here. These are measures of business activity. These are not absolute figures, but the important thing to understand from this is that as the supply chain from China has effectively been shut down since the middle of January, it's important to understand that we could see significant shortages in the supply chain coming up here from Asia, at least.
Right.
And what we'll see from this data, possibly in the coming months, is that you're going to see a big fall in supplier deliveries. You could see a jump in material prices simply because of the logic of supply and demand, and we might also see a significant drop in export orders. So these data could shift significantly in the coming months. As you said, I think it's important for your readers to be tracking this, not because of the falls that we'll probably see here in the coming months, but because it will be important for them to understand the rebound that's going to come on the backside of that. They'll want to know the timing of when these things are rebounding and what it looks like for their industry. So, if they want more data available from us, I would recommend that they go to gardnerintelligence.com. Of course, they can always go to moldmakingtechnologies.com as well. Feel free to share more about all of the products that are available on Moldmaking's website.
Yes, because depending on how this unfolds, if there are tool builders out there looking for different options for their suppliers, moldmakingtechnology.com /suppliers has a searchable database of all types of component suppliers, hot runners, machining, whatever you need. And for those OEMs out there who are looking for tooling vendors in North America, that's also listed on our website too. So moldmakingtechnology.com is definitely a resource for options to kind of manage your supply chain better by looking at the data and kind of seeing what may or is happening. Correct? All right. Michael, we'll stay in touch and hopefully we can provide data as it's unfolding. And everybody out there, thank you for listening.